Hey, good morning everybody. Jay Hicko right here, live on the Rock, Niue Island. On today's episode, I'm just here at our plantation at a bush garden. Just me, myself, and I today, because the kids, they've gone to school and Sama has gone to work. And it has been raining the past week, a few days actually. It's been raining a lot here on Niue. And now finally the weather has cleared up a bit, so I'm coming up to see what I can do here at our plantation. But mainly just weed maintenance and planting some of our hulis. So Sama, after how many years raising our kids at home, all of the kids now have gone to school, so she finally now have gone back to the workforce, contribute to the island. So it's opposite now. I finished last year, so I'm a stay-at-home dad now, and the wife is going to work. So this is what I'm doing today. Some belly stems there, just to plant, so we'll get some extra leaves for food. Tools of the trade here. So I have a couple of brush cutters here. One's got a blade on it, and the other one here has got a nylon line. And I just got this blade recently. I just got this one off Amazon. It's about $20 US, 14-inch blade. There was another one. I'll show you another time. I don't have it here with me. But I used to have another blade. Nothing, I'll show you. Yes, I just got it. So this is the blade here. 14-inch. And it's a pretty good blade. So I just used it a couple of times last week, and I swapped it with the other one that I normally have. I bought this one also from Amazon. I used to have the 12-inch blades before, but this one is a 14-inch blade, same size as this orange one. So I've used this one, but then I hit it on a rock. There's so many rocks here on Niue. And that's why it's called the Rock of Polynesia. So as I was clearing one of my plantations, this is taking forever. And I hit a rock and it twisted one of the... I hit a rock when I was clearing the weeds, and I twisted, I think it's this end of the blade. See this end here, it's a bit more twisted, bended upwards a little bit compared to these other two on the sides. So when I'm using it, it was causing a bit more vibrations onto the actual machine when I was holding it, because of that part there. Yeah, because of this part here, it has bended upwards a little more than the other bits here. So I swapped it over with this blade, and this one is much better. Okay, what I was saying before, this blade I used to have, but it's the smaller one, the 12-inch ones. This is a 14-inch blade. This is the one that I normally use all the time, and this is the first time for me to use this type. And what I find is this blade here, it's way better. It's just a straight blade. There's no twisting on the end like this one here. The ends are twisted a little bit. Can you see it? Yeah, there. It's got a bit of a twist. That one there too. Where this one here is just straight flat. What I have found with this blade, man, so much of the weeds ended up on my face, my arms, my body, my head. Just so messy. Whereas this blade over here, it didn't do that. Not as messy, so it didn't throw the weeds up onto me, onto my face, like how it is when I was using that blade. Yep, just a heads up for you people who does this. That's the difference, I reckon. So now I'm kind of preferring this blade. Something now. So I got this protective helmet for me to use. That's got this mesh covering protection. You can swap it over with this plastic one, acrylic I think. So this is the one I used to use before, but then I swapped it over with that one, and the mesh one I reckon is way better, because this one here, it tends to fog up, especially in the evenings, so you have to like clear the fog on it. Well, I don't have to worry about that with this covering. So I got that to protect my face, because so many times when I'm using the blade, even the nylon line here, but mostly when I'm using the blade, yeah, with that other blade, that one there, it will throw up debris or pieces of wood and hit my face. It was pretty sore. So better protection. That's why I got that. I got that off Amazon also. It's about 25 bucks US dollars. And both these blades, they cost me about $20 US each. And here are some hoolies that I will be planting today also, depending on how much energy I'll have left after I manage the weeds. So if you're watching this, just like the other times, take a guess, how many hoolies do you reckon I got in this pile here? So those are the hoolies that I got a couple of evenings ago when I just went to my other plantation, not this one, grabbed some taro for our dinner. So just drop in the comments how many hoolies you think there are in this hoolie pile right here. Okay, time to put on the boots, protect my feet. Ready to roll. Bit of a mission putting on the boots. Must be getting old. Don't know if you guys remember one of the shorter clips that I put up before, when all the family were here one evening and we were just clearing all of this, mowing our track, and mow also this plantation we had. I think it was just sitting here September, about 6 months before we come back and actually clear it to plant our taros in. And a lot of these weeds, yeah, are annoying. They're hard to die. They get pretty quick to come back on once you mow them down with the weed eater. But anyhow, this is what we've done so far. This is the first part that we planted, but because of those these stupid weeds, I hate these weeds, this first part here is not growing that well in comparison to this other part where we don't have those weeds at. A lot of rain. The taros are coming along nicely. Yeah, these ones are kind of annoying too. We call them the poloi. It's a family of a ginger. Yeah, they smell just like ginger also. And we use this for medicinal purposes also. When you're having a bad cough, grate these or squeeze them, add a bit of water, drink it. It's very, very bitter, but it's good for you. Yeah, we got heaps of these polois. They're just growing wild here on the plantation. So I pick them sometimes and take them home and cook with it. A good substitution for ginger. But these are very, very powerful, I reckon, compared to the ginger that we get from the store. So you only get to use a little bit, but it gives a lot of that nice flavor, aroma to your food. There you go. Man, smells strong. Yeah, so we got heaps of these just growing wild here on the plantation. Pull them out or just whack them with the weed whacker. Whoop. Man, weeds are coming back pretty quick. It's annoying. Heal him a bit. See these hoolies here with all the stupid grass? They're not growing that well. I think I might get some fertilizer, help the growth, we'll see. Yeah, so I didn't plant this part, I'll just leave this part for cassavas. There's too many of this weeds. Yeah, too many of that stupid weed. There's some of the pellets I grew before, right on the edge of the plantation. They're growing a little bit, which is good. They just need some good care and maintenance. And you can see this one didn't grow at all, it's actually dead. Same with that one, dead. At least this one it's growing a bit. I just need to clear the weeds around it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I planted 6 and 4 out of the 6 are growing. So I'll be planting some more today as well. But see, the bugs already attacked the leaves. Annoying. So this is from the other end of the plantation. This is the part here. We serve this for the tapioca because of these weeds. Here we are with the taros over this part. These taros here about 2-3 weeks old. Yep, well, there's another part I have to clear up with the weed eater and the brush cutter. So do my planting over this end. But this is the part here also that I'll want to maintain, want to control, manage the weeds. So that's part of today's job. See, a lot more weeds over here amongst these taros. So these are the ones. This is the area I gotta take care of. The other part's okay. Oh, just the spot listed last time. See this plant here? We call it this is a Fusaina plant. At least that's clear. It also has medicinal purposes. The leaves, I've used it a few times and they work pretty good. I think it has antiseptic properties. So if you are at the bush garden or at home or wherever, and if you cut your hand, or if you have a cut somewhere on your body, or even if the wasps sting you, you look for these leaves. But mostly use it when you have cuts. If you have a cut or a sore, especially fresh ones, that's what you do. Just grab a few of these. Mealy mealy we call it. If you get quite a few, then you do this, then you squeeze it, and normally the juice would run off. So you get a lot more of these leaves. I've only got a couple there, but you get a lot more, then you just squash them up like this, mash them up between the fingers, or you put it in a cloth and pound it with something, get the juice, and you apply that to your wound. And that's some medicinal stuff for you. Yeah, I'll try and see if I can create a lot more juice. There you go. See all the juice dripping off from the leaves. Yeah, so you squeeze that onto your wound, onto your cut, and it'll heal it. Yeah. Or you could just squash them up, get it all juiced up and stuff, and you just get that and place it on your wound also. Just leave it there for few hours, and that'll heal it. Look at all that juice coming off. Yeah, that's what you do when you cut yourself. Another tip for you from the bush garden. Yep. Here's the casing for the other blade that I used before. I left it here so I can use the paper for starting up a fire. Yeah, so I prefer now the orange flat blade rather than this one. That one's okay, but I think the orange one now is much better. I think too much sticky touring around now. Better go and start on some actual work. And for me, just about to go out there and start, and the sun is coming now. So this is where we ended planting our hoolies last time. This clear part here, I might mow it again. I might, we'll see, to plant the hoolies that I got. Yeah, so whacked some of those weeds. Forgot to set my, too lazy to set my camera up to capture the action. Giving the tool a rest, and just going to show you these fruits here. You see this big tree? Just the same as that tree there at the back. We call it the kafika balang. Don't know the English name for it, but it's fruiting season. We used to eat a lot of these when I was much younger. It's been ages before I see them again. So here are the tiny fruits. They're not yet ready, but that one there is ready. Looks like it's beyond, and some are here too. So this is what we used to eat, but this one here looks like there's a lot of, so you can see an ant on it. You can see a lot of bugs been drilling into it already. The kafika. I'll just eat this part here that's not too bad. Yep, quite a few. See that one there, but there's a bug. There's a bug eating it. See these flies already attacking the fruits. That's why there's so many holes on it. See the fly there attacking the fruit? Fruit fly. Fly ran away. See all those tiny pricks. See all these pinholes. There, all those pinholes from the flies. You gotta look for a good one to eat. Not too bad, a little bit bitter, but it's nice. Okay, I don't know if you can tell, but it's evening now. It's going up to 6 p.m. and me and Maka, we just came back earlier on today. I was here at the plantation, but I didn't get to finish this video off because my phone ran out of battery and I didn't bring my portable charger. So that's why I didn't finish this video earlier on. Now we just came back to have a look at what I did today. So I've got more of that than need to clear up. So the rest of that from that tree, all the shrubs there and all the weeds here. So I'll be clearing that off with the bush cutter, weed whacker, with the blade all the way to that tree at the back. So we'll be clearing all of this. I cleared a little bit today, but I need to clear some more so I can plant our hoolies on it. Yep, so here the hoolies are planted today, all the way to the back here. And I'm just waiting to see who will get the right guess of the amount of hoolies that was on the pile on the back of the truck today. So that's all of those hoolies planted here already. Bummy, come. Yeah. So the biggest challenge with taro farming is the maintenance of the weeds. You got to make sure that you get on top of the weeds, especially at the early stage when the taros are still young like this. If the weeds take over, or if it takes you too long before you come and manage the weeds, and then it's just a waste of time. But it's okay if you just manage the weeds in the initial stage, get the taros to grow up and get the taros to really grow. And after about 5-6 months, a little bit more, if you don't manage the weeds any longer, at least the taros have gone past the growth stage. Yep. Lots of
You said black ones?
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong?
Make sure you don't eat the bugs. Like this one here.
Oh my, yeah.
That's purple. The bugs, so you just eat the good parts. Look for the fruits. Ah. Wow, what's wrong, Boom?
It does look my dry.
So your one is not bad. See, look at your one.
I know, but why does it taste dry paper?
What do you think, son?
Well, yeah.
He doesn't like it.
And my mouth feels.
One more for me, one for the road. I think it's an acquired taste. Okay, so that's it for this video for this week, and I hope you enjoyed this little episode. As always, everybody, you take care out there, and peace.